Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome back to another episode in the world of Jagiland. I really need to stop singing that. In the last episode, I have a new skin. It's a suit that's like purple and grey and stuff, and then I've added a nice sinister red tint to the eyes, which I quite like. So that's a thing. I have cufflinks and red buttons and stuff. Yeah. I quite like it. I was just bored. Okay, I was really bored and I fancied a bit of a change. I was going for like a kind of like vampire thing, and then that's how it started, and then it just turned into a suit. So I'm wearing a suit now. Why not? You know, you never need an excuse to wear a suit, okay? So, in the last episode, I began construction on the spawn base here, and I haven't really done anything to this. In fact, I haven't done anything to this in this world, but I've been working on it in creative and getting some really pretty good ideas. So that's something for the future, and something that I really needed because I was lacking ideas for that a little bit. But since then, in this world, what I have done, if I can just fly off here, is I've done a little bit of terraforming here. I just added in a little bit of waterfall. A little bit of a waterfall here. This is... I'm stuck. Okay, I'm fine. This is where my mineshaft is. So you go down here and then just drop down. The ladders were there because the water kept seeping in. Water mechanics are frustrating. I don't really like the look of this, to be honest, but I've done it now, so yeah. And I've added in just bits of grass around this area. I think some more trees. I've terraformed this a little bit here on the way up to the houses that we placed in the last episode. And then I've also added in some bushes and stuff, hidden some lighting behind or underneath some of them. Somewhere, yeah, okay. Just some jack-o'-lanterns underneath the bushes, and then added in some fences. That's pretty much it. Added in a little bit. It's still laggy around here. I don't know what it is. There is a ravine underneath that I maybe need to light up. It could be that, I guess. Maybe there's some flowing water or something. I've added in this little well. Yeah. Okay, nothing particularly special for that. Did I even put a cauldron in? I didn't even put a cauldron. I've been so cheap. I'm so cheap. And yeah, some bushes around the huts. That's essentially it. Okay, so that's all I've done for that. What I would really like to do today, though, is I need to take on an ocean monument. I was going to say a guardian farm. I need to take on an ocean monument so that I can build a guardian farm. Okay? And one of the ways you build a guardian farm is you make a perimeter around it of, generally sand people use and stuff. But that's really slow and dull and boring. And I found a nice, more funky way of doing it, a more redstone-based way, shall we say. And for it, I need a little bit of slime. Okay, so let me just take you on over here to show you something I've done. Over here, as you can see, I have marked out a chunk with these blocks here. So let me just show you the hitboxes for the chunks. So this is here. This chunk here is a slime chunk. All right, so that's one that I've marked out. And it's quite interesting because if you look down here, let me just take those off. If you look down here, I was like, well, what? Why is there this out here? Then I realized this is from episode 1. This is where I got the initial first few stone blocks to make the first few stone tools and stuff in episode 1. So that is actually quite a coincidence. So that is in fact a slime chunk. So that's a nice little tidbit there, little throwback to it. So I decided to get access to this slime chunk down here by just throwing in a trapdoor and some ladders. Get down. Hello? That's not usually that difficult. Just happens to be that difficult on camera, of course. Okay, so down here, as you can see, I have dug out the chunk. So slimes can spawn, I believe, from Y level 40 and below. So that, I think, is like Y level 39. And then I've just done all these platforms, just as many as I could, down up to, not quite to bedrock, but, just to give me enough space to actually do something down here. And while you can't see any slimes currently, the last time I was down here was a few minutes ago when I recorded some footage that didn't record the audio because I'm stupid. There was actually a whole bunch of slimes down here, so it does definitely work, and that's great. As you can see, it's not really decorated. I've done a little bit of pattern on the platforms, but honestly, probably will get rid of this once I get more diorite. I need to dig out all this stuff. So diorite is something that I'm using a lot in this world, so I need to gather resources and maybe not use it a little more sparingly. So I haven't used it in this build. I will be decorating the walls and stuff, and also to make it more efficient, I will probably put in some iron golems in the walls. So what will happen is the slimes will spawn on the platforms, they will see the iron golems and immediately rush to them and fall off the platforms. You don't necessarily need the iron golems, like the slimes, they bounce around a lot, so they will just jump off randomly anyway. And, you know, I probably won't need huge amounts of slime, so that I could maybe just leave it at that. So as you can see, I've just planted a whole bunch of cactus down here, and then got the water streams going into it, and well, all these hoppers. Now, all these hoppers lead to a hopper chain going out the back there, that then leads to a bubble vator that then shoots the items upwards to the surface, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, this is essentially it. I'm just waiting for all the cactus to grow. I've literally just planted all this today, so yeah, it's not all grown. Yeah, that's essentially it. I am going to decorate the walls and stuff. I'm going to do that in the future sometime, but it's not that necessary. And really, I only need the slime balls for some sticky pistons. I'll probably need just literally a stack. So it doesn't have to be necessarily that efficient or that fancy, but yeah, it's pretty old school, but it's finished. Anyway, so that, yeah. So if I just take a look here, this is the actual slime chunk itself, and I'll show you where I've got the items going up to, which is just behind the slime chunk here in this really fancy storage system here. Okay, so I'll obviously be changing this. So what I'm gonna do is the actual item elevator is behind there, and I'm gonna have the items flowing to some sort of structure in the actual slime chunk itself. So on the surface here, we'll have some sort of diorite and white concrete structure to match the rest of the stuff around this place. Okay, so over there is just... Oh, you can't actually see it. Okay, that's fine. Over there is where the villager trading hall and the breeder and stuff is, and that is made with the diorite and the white concrete. So I'll use that once again for some sort of structure. Yeah. But yeah, it's not necessary right now. Okay, so what have we got here? It's 56 since I actually checked it last. I only checked it literally a couple of minutes ago, so that's it's working really nicely. I should probably take all this crap out of there and just put that. That's fine. OCD. It's okay. Actually, I will take all these because I'm going to need them today anyway. All right, so essentially, now all I need to do is take on the ocean monument. As you can see, is just loading in here. I've set up a little platform here with a whole bunch of sand in these chests. It's fine. In these chests here. So 1, 2, 3, and most of a fourth is filled with sand there. Did I put anything in these? No? Okay, I might just put that slime in there. I've forgotten to bring all the redstone resources and stuff. I also need some potions, because I'm going to take on this motion monument using some invisibility potions. Yeah. Okay, I need those. Alright, so hopefully I have everything I need now. I have a whole bunch of potions, including invisibility, water breathing, and night vision. I have some TNT, some slime blocks to put around the TNT, and I've got 1 redstone block. I need more redstone. I have some of that somewhere. I'm so prepared, honestly. Professional YouTuber. I don't even have a crafting bench. Come on now. Put that there. Yeah, just create a whole bunch of those. That should do. Okie dokie. Get that back in there. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So hopefully... Wow, I did not expect them to swim out this far. Yeah, that's quite interesting. I believe the spawning spaces, including in the Ocean Monument, is only 58 by 58. So seeing them out further here is quite interesting, but I guess they just swim out of it. I don't know. I don't know the mechanics. All right, okay. I'm not stalling at all. So invisibility, I'll get the TNT out. I'm not going to need that. Let's get that. I've got that. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top there where there is the Elder Guardian, or one of them anyway, and I'm going to blow that up, get in there and kill him. And then there is one on each of the two sides as well. So we'll do the same for that. Right, okay. So let's take... I need to take my gear off. I have far too much in my inventory right now. Okay, flare, and I believe you can keep the elytra on. Although, why would I? I don't really know. Thank you. Okie dokie. Whew, alrighty. Doesn't my skin look very nice? Okay, so let's swap that for the slime blocks. Hi. Stop looking at me. Don't they shoot a thing? It's just bubbles now? Is my particles messed up? Probably. Never mind. Let's get in there. Okay, let's stop stalling. Oh, maybe. Okay, alright. And now hopefully he shouldn't be able to see me. Let's take the water breathing and the night vision. Night vision is mostly just so you guys can see, essentially. So let's get down there. And it looks like he cannot see me. Excellent. What if I have something in my hand? Can you see me then? Doesn't look like it. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Oh, God, it feels horrible swimming without Depth Strider. Never mind. That's okay. So, apparently, all we have to do... I've seen a Zazuma do this. This is not my idea. So you do that, and then the flare, and then boom! Away! Oh, swim away. Very nice. And then there he is. And we can get straight in there and whack him. Ow. Stupid thorns. Get up. Come on. Okay. Get on. Excellent. Oh, we've got some sponge. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So we'll just get out of here. This is basically easy mode. This is almost cheating. Almost. I think... Do we need the front end? Okay. That didn't scare me. That didn't scare me at all. It's fine. Let's go over here. Let's try this one. Get out of my way. That. Why not? TNT. Boom. I hear him. Okay. That's my slime blocks. Where is he? There he is. He's got the thorns out. Forget it. Ow. It's fine. Come on. Come on. Okay. Da. Ow. Okay, that's number 2 done, and I've got the sponge. Excellent. Sponge is actually one of the reasons I want to drain this farm as well. This monument. How are we doing for the potions? That's fine. Flat. That in the middle. But. And then hopefully it should be around here somewhere. Is this the wrong bit? No, maybe it's out here. Hi. He's got the spines out. Do they just like retract normally? Just like randomly? Hello. Don't forget it. It's fine. Yeah. Sponge, and there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop back to the platform, put away some things, and I'm lost. I'm lost already. Help? Alright, so now that's all done. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go back in. I'm just going to take the invisibility potion. I've just drunk a bucket of milk and then realised that takes off your potions. So, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's my stupid brain not working. So I'm going to take these other potions and I'm going to go back in because I really want to find more sponge. So hopefully there's going to be a sponge room in there somewhere. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I just got... I just got the thing for the mining fatigue, which I presume still, you would only get if there's still an Elder Guardian around. So I've killed 3. Is there maybe a 4th? Is that a thing? Let's go down there and let's see if we can find another one floating around somewhere. Oh, yep. Definitely is. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. That's frustrating. Now I haven't got any more buckets of milk. Get back here. Hello? Sponge. Okay, that's frustrating because yeah, I don't have any more buckets of milk. I now have mining fatigue, and I would have liked to have mined through these rooms to actually get to the sponge. Okay, let's go find a cow. Okay, guys, so I didn't bother finding a cow. I just actually waited out the mining fatigue, but that was fine. It's only a couple of minutes, I think, that I needed to wait after that, so that was all right. I have been quite disappointed. Okay, I've been around this thing for a while now, and I have not found any sponge. I don't think there is a sponge room in here, which is really disappointing. I've been trying to, like, hack through each room and stuff. Does it look familiar? Yeah, because I cut through this bit. Yeah, that is a real shame. I don't think they are in every single monument, but I was kind of hoping that it would be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab up as much sea lanterns as I can find from the place, and then I guess we'll get working on the contraption to build a perimeter around this thing. Well, that is actually really, really disappointing. I did get, you know, a stack of nearly a half of the lanterns and stuff. I have literally 4 sponges, though. That is really disappointing. I think what I'm going to do, I have a couple of projects in mind, including the Guardian Farm itself, that rely on having a whole bunch of sponges. I've got to turn around in here. Where is it? It's over there. Okay, there. That actually rely on having the sponges. So I'm going to have to find another one. Okay, I'm going to find another one in the world and go raid it, essentially. Probably could do with some more potions, I guess. And here it is, finally. This is taking a long time to find this. I am way... I'm fine. I'm way out west. Yeah, I had to use chunk base to find this. There are essentially clusters of ocean monuments all over the place, except near spawn. There are none. This is literally the closest other than the one that we've found. So, bit of a pain, but that's fine. So, that's not the box I wanted. That is the box I wanted. Let's just take 2 of each out of this for now. Let's get ready. Invisibility, night vision, and water breathing. Let me just heal up. Take all the gear off. Very good. Invisibility, night vision, water breathing. Let's just put them away. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's grab those. Let's grab those. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. All right, let's take it on. Okay, and there's the first big guy. I don't know how many's in this one. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. 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 Hello. Just die. Is my inventory full? Fish. Don't need the fish. Okay. So that's one down. Let's just grab those slime blocks. Excellente. And let's take on the others. Yeah. Okay, second one done, and I know I'm hitting it with when the spines are out, it's fine. Okay, it doesn't hurt that much. What's that? What's that? Okay, that does hurt. That was a test. That was an experiment. Where is the guy? There we go. Holy crap, actually, that hurts. Okay, fine, you were right. I'll wait for the stupid things to go in. They're not going in. They're not going in. I'll forget it. Okay. Where's that sponge? Sponge. So we've got 3 sponges already. Hopefully there is a sponge room in this one. So once again, I'm just going to wait for mining fatigue to go away. And yeah, then try and find a sponge room. And also grab, again, as many lanterns as I can. Ah! Ha! Alright, nice one. So we have found a sponge room. Thank the Lord. See, I really need these for a couple of projects, so this is really, really useful to us. How long we've got? We've got 25 seconds on mining fatigue. I'm just going to wait that out and then get all of these and grab, again, as many lanterns as I can, and then we can get out of this place. I don't really want to use this one for a farm because it's just so far away. It's not feasible for us. I need to put some stuff away. Yes, I do. Okay, I don't have mining fatigue and this still takes so long. You know what? In 1.16, I believe they've made it so that the hoe is the default tool for this, and it's really needed. And that makes 34 sponges. Nice. Let me just grab the lanterns, and then let's get out of here. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Of course. So there is actual treasure in these. I completely forgot about all these gold blocks. Well, you know, I guess gold's not that useful really, but, you know, yeah, why not? Why not? Okie dokie, so I'm back at the platform here where I'm going to build the Guardian farm, and what I need to do now is just build it up from the corner, or each of the 4 corners of the structure, and hopefully that should be about, I think it's 58 by 58, the actual square that it creates, and then around that we can begin to build the redstone contraptions that will then eventually fill in the perimeter. Okay, but I'm just going to chuck this so that the stupid little squiddly things will not attack me, and then I'm going to get down to the corners. You can see also, if I just point out this, I've cleared out all the kelp in just around this, just because when the sand falls down onto it, it tends to break on that. Well, I don't mean it tends to, it actually does. I forgot that not wearing a helmet means I can't breathe, and I didn't bring any more breathing potions. It's pretty stupid. It's fine. I'm just building up from these corners. So that is all of the pillars in now, and all I'm going to do now is build the timing circuit for the perimeter builder. Now, the pillars do equal to 58 by 58, which is obviously an even number, and I would rather be working in odd numbers because it's a builder thing. So I'm going to switch that to 61 by 61, and to do that I'm just going to offset from one of these pillars, or 2 of these pillars, and that should hopefully work out fine. Hopefully. Now I have to use my brain here, so let me just give me a second. All I'm going to do now is build this timing circuit that has been designed, I think, by Ilmango. At least the video I'm working from is by Ilmango, the crazy mad scientist. So yeah, I'll probably give a link to that in the description. So I need 2 blocks there, and then my platform itself is going to technically be there. That feels right. Sure. Okay. We'll just say yes. Why not? And then if it's wrong, I'll just blame you guys. Okay. Fine. So we're going to have a platform here to stand on, and then we're going to have the dropper that feeds all of the actual sand. Flat. Okay. So that's there. I'm going to have a block. Okay. Now we need a sticky piston. You guys know me building on camera from instructions is never a good idea. So that is a sticky piston under there, and then we need a regular piston there. Now that is the thing that's actually going to push the blocks along. Okay, so that's fine. And we're just going to connect the circuit to that. Okay, so I'll have that there, and something along... something along these lines. I don't know. You want an explanation for it, you can watch Ilmango's video. He is amazing. But also crazy, I'm sure. To dedicate so much time and effort to Minecraft is probably crazy, says a person that's making a YouTube series. Is that wrong? That feels like that's wrong. Have I gone wrong? I've gone wrong. It's fine. I fixed it. I just moved it. I had the circuit too close to that, so I just shifted it across by a block, and it's all good. So you can see all of the repeaters. You have one going into this block, and then the rest are going around this way. And on this last one here, there is a 2-tick delay. Okay? I just want to put an observer down under here, and I think if I do it this way, it should be pointing the right way. That's correct. Excellent. And then a sticky slime block on there. Okay? So this here is just essentially the mechanism that turns it on. So it connects to that and starts the circuit. Now, if I just shove some, let's put those in there. Why not? No, let's do that. Okay. So all that happens is you will be stood here. Do I need a block under that? I'm sure it's, yeah, okay, let's put a block there. So that'll activate this circuit, which will make this tick all the time while you're trying to place a block in this space here. So let's just try that, shall we? Did I place them in there? Okay. Get rid of that. Yes, so as you can see, it's firing the blocks to you, and I should have filled my inventory with all this. And all you do, like so, and it pushes it along. Okay. It works. Excellent. Okay, now all I want to do is want to put an obsidian block there. That's that's going to be a pain. I've only got an efficiency 4 pick, by the way. I broke my other silk touch pick, so I had to get an efficiency 4 one instead. It's fine. Quit looking at me. I do recommend invisibility potions if you are doing this, by the way. They've helped me a lot. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Now, the obsidian block there is so that when the perimeter comes back this way, it will stop. Okay? It's got 1, 2, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the 7th, I'm going to do, I'll do it this side, do a platform there. Okay, let me just get rid of those. So all I want here is some scaffolding, and then some scaffolding across. Okay? And then we need an observer attached to thus. Then a sticky piston attached to there. And where are my slime blocks? Attached to thus. Okay. Then we get on top of it, and we do an observer on top of that, and then an observer there. Now all this does is, as the sand gets fed along to this point, it'll then reach this and carry on, because pistons can obviously only push 12 blocks. So yeah, you need like several of these along the perimeter's edge, so just to push them all the way around. Okay, so I need to do a whole bunch of these. I don't know if it's like 3 or 4 per side. So it shouldn't take too long, because you can see they're really easy to build. Let me just get rid of this, because that's not needed. There. Okay, and then, I just need to build up the rest of them. Okay, so when it comes to the corner one, all I'm going to do here is, I know that the actual sand line is going to come up to this point. Yeah, and then that's going to be the corner block of the sand, so it needs to stop there. So we put an obsidian block there, just making sure, I believe that's okay. So you have a gap on this side, and then on this side it's actually tight to the corner of the structure. Hopefully that works out. And then what we need is, okay, this is a bit weird. We're going to have a piston. This is a regular piston. Right. I said right there. And then next to it, you have an observer. An observer. Facing that way. That looks right. Okay. And then the next one needs to face this way. Yeah. So what happens is, let's just get rid of this one. So that happens along there. It gets pushed along. It hits that block. And then once it gets pushed along again, that piston, so let's just do this, starts pushing it along this way. Okay? Okay. So in theory, this all works. I just need to put the rest of those in, I think. Damn it. Okay, so what happened is my invis pot ran out, and one of those things zapped me a couple of times. It took me down to 2 hearts, and then I just couldn't reach the surface in time and just drowned. That's a bit of a pain, I've got to say. So I'll take one of these and grab all my... I hadn't even made that much progress. Okay, so I think every single one of these sections has been put in now. I believe everything's lined up correctly. I'm not saying that a certain someone lined this entire section up on the wrong block, but maybe they did. Maybe they did. One of the reasons I don't do tutorials is because it'd just be 20 minutes of me going, oh, that's wrong. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully what I need to do now is, or all I need to do now is stick a hopper into here. Let's do it from this side. Why not? Hopefully that won't affect anything. Don't think so. And then basically just empty the chests into it. So let's do it like that away. Would that get locked from anything? Anyway, I'll figure it out. So we'll just do a whole bunch of chests linked down by hoppers into this dropper here, and then we shove all the sand in, and then hopefully I just stand there and turn it on. In theory. Alright guys, so I filled up all of these chests here with sand. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I guess I'll just have to go grab a load more. But that's all I've got time for in this session anyway. So let me block off, not that one, block off a bunch of blocks here because, let me put this sand back in there. That was just a bit of a test. I'm just going to block off a bunch of these blocks here because, can I do that one? Is that necessary? Who knows? I don't want to get attacked by those guys, and also phantoms in case I do this at night time. Okay, so I've just got the space there where I can hit the lever. Now let's just give this an initial try. So I've only got the 1 inventory space left. Okay, so we'll just hit that. Hold right click, and as you can see, it's placing it and pushing it, and it's working perfectly. Excellent. So let me just turn that off. Let's just go take a look, make sure. Yep, as you can see. Now, I really don't know if this is going to be enough. Oh, okay, stop hitting me. I really don't know if this is going to be enough, but we've got to try. Okay, we've got to try. Alright guys, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of a warning. This time-lapse is bad, or at least the footage of it is, because I had an issue with the recording. And it corrupted the entire file. No, not the entire file. I was able to recover it in chunks and different sections and stuff, and I've managed to sort of just patch them together, essentially, for this time-lapse. So it does jump about a bit. It is a little bit laggy at times, but you'll just have to forgive me. I did not want to waste the footage that I had, because not only can I not do it again, or I'm not willing to do it again, but also, it's kind of a big moment in the grand scheme of things in this series. You know, building the first Guardian farm and doing the perimeter around the Ocean Monument is a big project. So yeah, I didn't want to waste what what footage I had, no matter how bad it is. Essentially, was the sort of plan or my thinking for it. I know that the file got corrupted basically because my PC at the minute is just. It's not quite good enough. You know, I first built it myself in February 2016, so it's 4 years old now. I've not really upgraded it since then. I don't even know if I could upgrade it, but I'm looking into it, or potentially even into starting a whole new PC. With the current world situation, you know, that's not something I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to spending the money on it, essentially, but I'm kind of looking forward to doing it as a project, so it might happen sooner than my bank account would like, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it can. This PC can just hold on a little bit longer and do the job that I need it to do. Okay, I just a word on the current situation in the world. I just hope everyone is staying safe, and I hope you're finding various things to do around the house. I personally have found great solace in eating as many Cadbury's cream eggs as I can. I am very, very fat now, which is great. I kind of don't care, quite frankly. Okay, so let's get back to the action. Okie dokie, so you just heard of a few of the frustrations of this build and this project and this video, but let me talk about the successes, okay? So it's done. The perimeter is all the way around it now, and that's great. It took a lot less time than it would have done if I was doing it by hand, so that's cool. I literally went and cleaned my house while this was going, so that was really cool. I got some work done. Let me talk about the rest of it. So obviously I'm going to drain the water. Well, not obviously, because actually there's a few garden farms designs that don't need you to drain the water, but I will be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a few of these going and doing lines all the way across, separating it all into different sections, and then using the sponges that I got. Okay, so I got 34 sponges, which is not bad. It's not as many as I would have liked, but 34 is pretty good. And that's going to be really useful for us. But I'm not going to be doing this in the next episode, okay? Because I would like to get back to a few more traditional Jagiero style builds, okay? So we've got two major projects that I have in mind near the castle area. So we have a lighthouse and also the lumber mill as well that are pretty high on the list of priorities. So yeah, I'm going to focus on one of those next episode, I think. I feel like that would be a bit of a change, going back to the more, like I said, traditional Jagiero style buildings, and that's nice rather than the farms and stuff. But we got a few of the sea lanterns now, like over... Oh, wait. Horrible things. I got like over 2 stacks or something like that, so that should do us for quite a while. So the garden farm itself is not huge priority, is what I'm saying, essentially. So yeah, and I don't really know what design I'm going to go for it yet anyway. So I'll have to think about that. All right, let me just talk about a new series that is coming to the channel, and if you follow me on Twitter, you will probably know what that is. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, what are you doing? Go follow me on Twitter. I'm hilarious. I talk about wrestling all the time. You'll love it. That's probably why I've got no followers. It's fine. On Twitter, I mentioned, I retweeted an announcement that was made regarding myself and a certain content creator community, shall we say. So that's all I'm going to say, you know, and then you'll see videos involving that coming in the very, very, very near future. All right. But I'm afraid I have run out of time for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.